Ever wonder what sets the world's top performers apart? From ancient emperors like Marcus Aurelius to modern icons like Oprah Winfrey, Tim Ferriss, and even athletes like LeBron James, they all share one secret weapon: Stoic habits that turn chaos into clarity, setbacks into stepping stones, and dreams into reality. Stick around to discover the 6 daily Stoic habits that can transform your life, starting right now. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Stoicism isn't just some old-school philosophy collecting dust in history books. It's a battle-tested system for thriving in today's world of stress, distractions, and uncertainty. Whether you're chasing big goals, managing a hectic schedule, or just trying to find peace in the chaos, these 6 Stoic habits, used by history's greatest minds and today's top performers, will help you live with purpose, resilience, and focus. Let's break them down, step by step, with practical tips you can start using today. First up, attack the dawn. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who ruled an empire while battling wars and plagues, wrote in his Meditations, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for?'" Top performers don't just roll out of bed, they seize the morning. Think about it. The first hour of your day sets the tone for everything else. If you hit snooze 5 times, you're already playing catch-up. Take someone like Ryan Holiday, best-selling author and modern Stoic. He starts his day at 5:30 a.m., not because he loves early mornings, but because it gives him uninterrupted time to think, write, and plan. That's the Stoic way. You don't wait for motivation, you act, and motivation follows. Here's how to do it. Tomorrow, set your alarm 30 minutes earlier than usual. Use that time to do something intentional. Plan your day, read a page of meditations, or just sit quietly with your thoughts. No phone, no distractions, just you and your purpose. Habit 2. Journal for clarity. The Stoics were obsessed with self-reflection. Seneca, the philosopher and advisor to emperors, wrote every night asking himself, "What did I do well today? Where did I fall short? What can I do better tomorrow?" This wasn't just navel-gazing, it was a mental workout to build self-awareness and discipline. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. That was his private journal, never meant for publication, just a tool to wrestle with his thoughts and stay grounded. Today's top performers like entrepreneur Tim Ferriss swear by journaling too. Tim uses it to untangle his fears, clarify his goals, and track his progress. Studies even back this up. Writing down your thoughts reduces stress and boosts focus by up to 20%. Here's how to do it. Grab a notebook or use an app like Notion. Spend 5 to 10 minutes each morning or evening answering 3 questions. What's my top priority today? What's one thing I'm grateful for? And what's one challenge I'm facing? And how can I approach it stoically? For example, if you're stressed about a work deadline, write, "I can't control the deadline, but I can control my effort and attitude." Over time, this habit rewires your brain for clarity and calm. Habit 3. Do the hard thing first. The Stoics didn't shy away from difficulty, they ran toward it. Epictetus said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." Translation: focus on what you can control, like your effort, and tackle the toughest tasks head-on. Think of a time you procrastinated on something big, a workout, a tough conversation, or a work project. The longer you delayed, the heavier it felt, right? Top performers like Serena Williams don't wait for the perfect moment. She hits the court early, training through pain and fatigue because she knows discipline beats motivation every time. Here's how to do it. Every morning, identify your big rock. the one task you're most likely to avoid. Maybe it's writing that report or having that awkward chat with a coworker. Do it first, before emails, before social media. Use the Stoic principle of amor fati, love your fate, and embrace the challenge as a chance to grow. You'll feel lighter and more accomplished all day. Habit 4. Be ruthless to things that don't matter. Epictetus was crystal clear. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In today's world, we're drowning in distractions, endless notifications, social media rabbit holes, and trivial drama. Stoics cut through the noise by focusing only on what they can control, their actions, thoughts, and priorities. Take a cue from someone like Cal Newport, author of Deep Work. He deletes social media apps during focused work periods and says no to low-value commitments. That's Stoicism in action, ruthlessly prioritizing what moves the needle. Here's how to do it. Audit your day. Write down everything you did yesterday, every meeting, scroll session, or errand. Highlight what actually mattered to your goals or well-being. Then cut one time waster today. Turn off notifications for an hour. Say no to a non-essential meeting or limit social media to 15 minutes. Protect your time like it's your most valuable asset, because it is. Habit 5. Practice the 4 virtues. Stoicism boils down to 4 core principles: courage, wisdom, temperance, and justice. These aren't just nice words, they're a daily checklist for living well. Courage is acting despite fear, like pitching a bold idea at work. Wisdom is knowing what's worth your energy, like ignoring petty gossip. Temperance is self-control, like skipping that extra dessert. And justice is treating others fairly, like giving credit to a teammate. Look at someone like Nelson Mandela. He embodied these virtues, staying calm and just in the face of decades of adversity. Top performers weave these into their daily decisions, making them not just successful, but admired. Here's how to do it. At the end of each day, reflect on one moment where you showed each virtue, or where you could have. For example, I was courageous when I spoke up in that meeting, or I lacked temperance when I binged Netflix instead of working. Over time, this reflection builds a life of integrity and purpose. Finally, habit 6. Meditate on your mortality. This one sounds intense, but it's the Stoic secret to living with urgency. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." The Stoics practiced memento mori, remembering death, not to be morbid, but to focus on what truly matters. Think of Steve Jobs. In his 2005 Stanford speech, he said, "Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life." That's Stoicism at work. Here's how to do it. Once a day, take 60 seconds to reflect. If today was my last day, would I be proud of how I spent it? Use that clarity to cut out fluff and double down on what matters, whether it's calling a loved one, finishing that project, or just being present. It's a wake-up call to live intentionally. There you have it. 6 Stoic habits. Attack the dawn. Journal for clarity. Do the hard thing first. Be ruthless to distractions. Practice the 4 virtues. And meditate on mortality. These are the tools top performers, from ancient philosophers to modern trailblazers, use to live with focus, resilience, and purpose. You don't need to master them all at once. Pick one to try tomorrow and build from there. Want to go deeper? Subscribe for weekly Stoic tips. Grab a free 7-day Stoicism course at dailystoic.com/start. And check out The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday for 366 meditations to guide your year. Drop a comment below. Which habit are you starting with and why? Let's build a community of Stoics living better every day. Thanks for watching. Click here for more Stoic secrets, hit that like button, and subscribe to join our Stoic journey.